Today should be a banger. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're actually going to be meeting with a new friend. He drives a 8th gen Honda Civic Si FG2 and he has stuff done to the motor. Now, if all goes well, we're going to line it up with this car. We're going to do a few roll races, might drive it around, see how it goes. And like I said, this should be a good one. This should be a good nostalgia video for me and for you guys, considering I don't have my 8th gen anymore. And this is what it could have been performance-wise. So as of right now, this one's mine right here. She's just chilling. All the mods are in the description for the car, like always. From what lip toe I have, to what side skirt, the wheel spec, and everything done to the motor, or performance-wise, I guess. One thing that I've learned too is that this mic is very, very sensitive. So if there's noise happening on that side, like if I just turn it like right now, you could hear the cars. Like, it's a pretty sensitive mic. So I gotta turn it this way so that you guys hear me more and not the cars driving by. He said it was about 10 minutes away, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my camera stuff ready and go from there. Okay, look, first of all, I am gonna point out, I do like your paint a lot better than my 8th gen when I had it.
Yeah, you know, that's stock paint, and I frankly have no idea how it's that good. Like, literally, that's like that car, when I bought it, 3 weeks after I bought it, it blew its motor, right?
Oh, okay.
I rebuilt it from a bad shop. It blew again after I, like, you know, broke it in and everything.
Yeah.
Then I rebuilt it again with better parts, and then the head gasket blew up.
Really?
So then I had to build the head up, and so now it's pretty much like a whole Frankenstein motor in there. But the only thing on that car that is stock is the paint. And the paint is perfect, and I love it.
I need to get a better look at this, dude.
It's the only thing that's good about this car.
What year is yours?
06, first year.
06?
Yep.
Bro,
Stock.
I had a 2008, and a lot of you guys remember my 08. Everything, I've done so much to it on the exterior of the car, other than the paint, to the point to where the paint was being corrosive so bad up here, I ended up just wrapping the roof.
Oh, really?
I ended up just wrapping it, and it was so much better.
Yeah.
But, dude, like, do you garage keep it?
No. Dude, this
Did
thing
the previous owner get garage kept?
No. And this thing gets beaten. This thing is beaten.
Oh my god, dude.
It's built to be just, like, shredded. That's good. She's good.
So, I'm sure... Red Suns, love that.
It's my boys.
So I'm sure people are going to be wondering, what have you done to your car, and how much power are you pushing?
I've done a lot. I just ran it on the dyno a couple days ago, and it's making around 230 to the wheel.
Okay.
The problem is that I have a fully built motor, and I got to all of that before I could even get headers or an exhaust.
Oh, okay.
So right now it's just on a stock exhaust with just a muffler cut. And that's
Really?
It. Yeah.
Let's see that.
And then it's on like a short ram intake. So, you know, it's a new intake, but it doesn't sit in a new place, so it's not getting a lot of cold air.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, once you put a cold air in there, you get headers in and exhaust, you could probably push around 270 or 280 to the wheel. I was like, that's a lot for this. This thing weighs like 2,600 pounds.
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah, when I had my FG2, I was 220. I've done everything you can do to it other than open up the block.
Oh, yeah?
The only thing I did was, opened up was the cams, because I ended up putting some 2008 TSX cams in it.
Okay,
and it helped with low-end torque and high-end torque.
Yeah.
There was a huge difference on that.
Yeah, I got the Skunk 2s in right now, so... But I mean, yeah, I could bring up my whole parts list of stuff that I've done. Bro, I can show you this, like, on camera. Like, it's nutty. Look at this.
Dude. You're writing an essay right there, dude?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was like we went back, and then I got it built by a different company. I had the head all built by Drag Cartel out in Simi Valley. So it's like a brand new CNC'd head. It's got the Skunk 2, like cams, retainers, springs, Supertech valves.
Why'd you decide to go with Skunk 2 over DC?
Honestly, it's because I got the Skunk 2s before I got the DCs.
Gotcha.
And then I went and bought the whole head and everything at DC, and I was like, fuck, man, I should have just bought the DCs, but whatever.
It is, yeah.
I mean, they, you know, they still do me proud. They're great. But they are a little noisy. Like, I'll turn my car on and I'll be at low speeds, and it makes this, like, clattering sound where I'm like, is that Rognog? And then I'm like, no, it's not. It's just the cams. It's just the loud-ass cams. I had to rebuild it all, so I just bought a K20A bottom end, like the block.
Yeah.
And it's forged out, or it's bored out to 2.1. It's got a billet crank, fully forged rods and pistons.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's on 11.5 to 1 instead of, I think stock is 11.0 to 1 compression.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, I'm like, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's like 11.0 and mine are 11.5. But yeah, I mean, you know, this thing's like fully just Frankenstein for power now, and it's handled.
Is it straight K20 all around?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people were like, why don't you just, you know, like K24 and K20A? I'm like, I just like smaller displacement, higher revving motors. Like, yeah, K24s can make way more power, but it's like, I don't want this thing to make power. Like,
it's not, yeah.
Yeah, I want, this thing's a canyon car.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very canyon and track oriented car, you know? That's why, like, my spring rates, I'll show you the spring rates of this car. It's pretty funny. I got track coilovers for this car. So, it's like 10 and 14 spring rates.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just wait. The back is even better.
Bro, what?
It like
doesn't,
my suspension doesn't move, bro.
What are you rocking?
Godspeed maxes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
You have motor mounts on.
Solid.
I already felt it.
Straight solid motor mounts.
KA band.
Pretty much as solid as you can get. Pretty
You
damn high.
have the full set?
Yeah.
I only went with the rear motor mount on mine. I think it was 62A.
Yeah, I did all 4 and the tranny. So yeah, everything's solid.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Where do you redline at?
Right now, the tuner just threw it at, I was like, I can put it to 9. I was like, you can put it to 9, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, don't put it to 9, but I just wanted, you know, to make sure. And then he was like, yeah, I can. But I was like, just throw it down to like 87.
Oh my God, just feeling this already. You know, so Hector was telling me he did a ride along with you, and dude, I'm like in a roller coaster just feeling out the vibration in this car.
He's got, this thing actually pulled on it.
Yeah, I saw that. He showed me a video. That's why I was like,
yeah.
All right, I gotta meet this guy. So much louder when you have your intake header and exhaust, dude.
No, dude,
it's gonna be so loud.
Yeah.
My heart. I miss my car. Make a laugh.
Damn, I miss my 8th gen.
I miss my 8th gen, man. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't regret getting the 10th gen. I really don't.
Oh no, I don't doubt it.
I
mean, it's always good to go to like a new car, you know, like you get all the new amenities and shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, when I got into the 10th gen and Hector got it, he didn't even tell me to get one. His interior and the stuff that came with the car persuaded me to just do it on my own. One day he got a call from me and I was like, hey, I'm about to sell my car. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm about to sell my car and get a 2020. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Dude, this thing pulls. Yeah. This thing definitely pulls.
Like, it pulls, it's fast, but it's like, you know, if I really wanted this thing to be a straight line car, I would have just thrown a turbo on it and really fucking
It would have changed the characteristic of the car, though.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I love the K20, dude. Revving out to like 9 grand just on like a stock motor. It's like, you know, like, oh, it's so much fun.
Definitely missed this car.
And then I have like all mine here, then I have a second page, right? And then I have a third page over here. And then I can go here. I can go just to my HUD gauge, so it's just like my RPM. So if I wanted to put it like that, it's just like only my RPM.
Okay.
Right. I got the gauge list of like RPM, mass airflow, throttle, and I could add like a bunch of stuff. I could add like anything to this.
Damn, dude. All right.
Yeah. And then I have plotting, which is pretty cool. It shows like my RPMs and my shows like the torque and the horsepower at like the power bands and everything.
Oh, that's actually really convenient.
Yeah, it's like super cool. And then I have, you know, diagnostics, so I can tell if there are any like.
Man, for me having Honda on my car for about 5 years, I never did any of that.
Yeah, I
just tuned it and just left it.
Yeah.
What clutch do you have?
Stage 2 Exedy, I think.
Why does it feel a lot heavier? I had stage 1.
Really?
I had stage 1
kind
on
of a
mine.
heavy. It's kind of a heavy flywheel.
See if I don't stall, cause. Oh. Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
It springs right out at you.
Yeah, the bite point's like right at the top.
Dude, there's like no travel point.
It's like just super quick, so it's just when I'm like, you know, really going at it, it's just like wah, you know.
I was like, why the hell you had it on top?
Hey man, I always run the canyons at night. I'm like, sheesh.
Oh, that transition.
It's so nice.
Musical.
Yeah.
Musical, dude.
Everyone always loves it. They're like, ah, oh, that Vtec crack. I'm like, I know, it's so nice.
So, why do you have it set so high?
The only reason is because of the exhaust.
Really?
It's the exhaust and, right, like the exhaust, the intake, and the headers. What it's doing is it's choking up the exhaust up at the top end.
Yeah.
And the intake is decreasing the manifold pressure on the top end because of the heat of it. So he said once I open up the exhaust, he'll be able to flow more air out. So it's like.
Are you trying to get it new, or are you willing to go used?
I mean, I don't really care. Whatever gets my exhaust out faster. Like,
I could probably find one for you. That's why.
I mean, if you can, dude, I'll take it. Like,
I could probably find one for you.
I'm not a person of like, dude, this car has been Frankenstein from the beginning. It's like, it's a total Frankenstein. So if I could find anything, I'm down.
So speaking of that, guys, if you guys have any intake header or exhaust 3-inch, let us know.
Yeah, please.
Because that would definitely help.
This would really help my build a lot.
This would, dude.
If you have a cold air intake, if you have headers, or if you have an exhaust, it would very much help me. I will definitely pay for it.
I mean, not off topic, but I now know why I did go with Exedy, dude. Exedy has such a good clutch.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be hesitant with your stage 2, but it's not bad.
It's so nice.
It's not bad at all.
And that's what everyone says. I mean, my mom drives a manual, and she got in and was like, oh my God, your clutch is so stiff. I'm like, yeah, it's just because it's meant to, you know, hold power and not
when we go back, literally press on my clutch and you'll see the difference.
You can pull it.
Dude, it sounds so good. I'm sorry, man, I missed the shit.
No, dude, go for it. I'm letting you do it. You go for it. I want to hear my car from the passenger seat. I want you to have fun.
Dude, it sounds really good.
Yeah?
It sounds really good.
Love it.
Tears running down my eyes.
Yeah, so you hear all that clattering?
Yeah, so is that what it is?
That's, yeah, so that's the cams and gotta keep it like, you gotta keep it really high, and then it will stay in VTEC. Like if you're banging it at like 81, 82.
I was at 81, 82.
Yeah,
I didn't go all the way to 88. Or
yeah, it'll like, yeah, it's like 87, 88 around there. But if you're going like to 84, 85-ish, like almost redline, you'll stay in VTEC the entire time.
Guys,
I've convinced him.
I already told myself, because I'm getting married next month actually.
Oh yeah, I saw you went on like your honeymoon thing with the NSX, right? Or was that
bachelor party?
Oh yeah.
I drove an Acura NSX, the 2018.
Oh dude,
at the track. Oh my god,
that's so
dude.
dope, dude.
I got in my car and I'm like, dude, my Civic's a piece of shit. Like I don't want to get back in the Civic after I drove that. And if I'm being honest, it's not as a tight spot as people think, because a supercar and like it's technically a smaller car, it's not the same size as this. It's pretty roomy for what it is. I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
I was comfortable on the seats.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah, they're definitely cool cars. I mean, obviously, I think everyone's favorite one is, you know, like the original NSX.
Oh, dude.
But it's like,
I'm just glad I crossed that off my bucket list.
Yeah, no. 100%.
I want to drive a Gen 1 NSX,
yeah,
and I was able to drive a Gen 2 NSX. Was that Gen 2?
Yeah, Gen 2.
Gen 2. The other one's just a facelift, I forgot.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it right. Oh, you definitely burned some rubber right there.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely, I'm sure you surprised a lot of other cars out there that pull up next to you.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, it looks like a Civic that's been worked on a little, but it definitely doesn't look like what it actually does. It doesn't look like it can do what it does. Which is why I love it, you know? It's perfect sleeper car.
Oh, definitely, man.
And that's why I love it in the canyons, because I'll just take it up there, sit there, all these Beamers and guys will come up and, hey man, you want to run it? I'm in my Civic. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. You want to lead? You want me to follow? Well, your choice. Ooh, I'll lead. All right, let's go.
You're just behind him the entire time.
Just glue him. I'm like,
give my boy a follow. I love that. How did I not see that before?
That's my favorite one.
Angry Vtec noise.
That's my favorite.
If you guys want to give him a follow, that's his Instagram right there. That way you guys can check out his build, and we'll keep in touch with more stuff for the future for this car. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be for today's video. I hope you guys do like it. It was really fun driving this car, and shit, now we just gotta get you that exhaust and intake, man.
Yeah, dude. Hey, once we get that, we'll try to do another video, and we'll show you when VTEC's a little lower, she's got a little bit more power, you know.
Oh, who are you tuned by?
Church.
Okay.
Long Beach.
Respect right
Classic.
there. Classic one right there.
The classic. It's either Church or it's Turbo Joe. It's one of the two. Those are your two tuners.
There you go, man. So I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.